what I was trying to tell you is that my theory for Yanagi is that she's going to be playable as both an off-fielder and an on-fielder, depending on how you build her, right? That being said, I would argue that most people are going to want to use her as an on-fielder with Bernice right now, right? Unless they really like Jane a lot. I do like Jane a lot too, but I'm going to put my Jane on the side for a little. So, you can use the Chaos Jazz disc if you want to use Yanagi more like an off-fielder type of character, okay? But if you want to use her on fielder, which in my opinion is probably the best application of Yanagi, then you're going to have to use the Swing Jazz? What is the name of it? Probably here somewhere. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to use Freedom Blues. Yeah, that's the name, Freedom Blues, right? So this is probably how the distribution for her is gonna work. If you guys want to use her as an off-fielder, you guys are probably going to go Chaos Jazz, right? And if you guys want to go on-field, you're going to go for this Freedom Blues, right? It all depends on how you guys actually want to play her, right? It all depends on how you guys want to play her. The stats are the usual, right? AP, Electric, AM, right? The substats are the same as usual as well. But yeah, I would argue that you can do her both off-fielder or on-fielder. Depends on how you want. That being said, different from Bernice, I feel like she's gonna shine more as an on-fielder rather than an off-fielder, right? You still gotta test it, but if I were a gambling man, I would gamble that she as an on-fielder is better, right? Let's see what they say here, right? So for example, on-field Yanagi, the usual, right? Her Bernice, of course, her Bernice is the best off-fielder anomaly right now. And then you could add in Caesar, you can add in Rena, you could add in Lucy, right? If you don't have Caesar, just add in Lucy. As an off-fielder, though, if you can build her as an off-fielder, you can just use her with Jane, right? Because then, if she is the off-field, if you're using her to replace Bernice, then if you're using her to replace Bernice, then she's going to use the Chaos Jazz, so herself is an off-fielder, right? Okay, so what if I decide to go all in and rush Miyabi, Yanagi, Bernice? A 3 anomaly team? Yanagi don't remove anomalies. She does the disorder. Those 3 in theory should sound crazy as fuck, though. I disagree. Because, how can I say this? Hold on. Oh, shit. There's the bucket. There we go. I disagree because of this, okay? If you want to do... Oh, what? Why isn't the brush white? There we go. Because if you want to do 1, 2, 3, right? And you're doing this. 3 anomaly, right? I feel like if you're doing this, you're always gonna have a character. At least, actually, you're gonna have 2 characters. There are always doing nothing, especially one character that really does nothing, right? Because there's one character that has an anomaly active, and then there's another character that's going to be proccing that anomaly, the next anomaly, to do the disorder, right? So, for example, let's say this is the main, right? This is the off 1. Right? And this is the off 2. Right? Trying to do double off fielders in a main. If you do this, you are going to be wasting one character potential in a lot of ways. Why do I say this? Because if you approach this on a different way, for example, if you have your main and you have one off fielder, but then you have a support, right? This guy here is going to be always, right? Always active. He's going to be always contributing to your team, right? Because you're going to always go back to him whenever her buff ends, right? This is going to be a piece that you're constantly going into. And then those 2 are the ones that are actually going to be doing direct damage, right? damage. Right? These are the ones that are going to be actually doing direct damage. This way, both of the characters are going to... All the three... Mod pool. Yo, non-PePezin, how you doing, homie? What is the mod pool that you want? Sorry. What is the pool that you want us to do? I don't get why you redeemed that without asking something. So, like, there's two scenarios, right? So this is scenario 1 and scenario 2, right? And I'm not saying that this is bad to the point that it's unusable, right? For sure, the scenario 1 is usable, but it's less efficient, right? Efficient. For example, do you play Spirit? Do you play HSR? This one is a down arrow, right? And this one is an up arrow, right? More. What's up? What's up, Nom? How you doing over there, homie? How you doing over there, homie? More if how do you even write efficient? Efficient. It's an E here, right? Efficient. Whatever the fuck the letter is, doesn't matter. Is it isn't an I? Okay, never mind then. So it is if the whatever. You guys get what I mean, right? So whenever you're doing this rotation right here, right, you're going to have one character, which is going to be your main DPS, directly contributing to the team damage, right? This one is going to be contributing passively, semi-passively, by doing the first anomaly to then be procced a disorder by your main, right? So one character in this rotation is going to be always not doing nothing, right? There will always be one character benched. Not benched. My letter is horrible, okay? I had that problem my whole life. My letter sucks. Good, about to do a stream when I'm done eating dinner. Okay. Mods. Invert his balls. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. So, what I'm saying here, right, is that if you do this, there's always going to be a character off, right? In here, there's always going to all the three characters are always going to be active, right? Because this guy, you're always going to go on him. Okay, what about Bernice and Yanagi Miyabi in that order? Why do you think that would work better than in the third slot having a support? Why? Because let me ask you this. If you play HSR, why not use... Yanagi does not consume the burn proc. She does when she procs the Electro. She doesn't consume it whenever she does her polarity disorder, right? Which is her own mechanic. But whenever she feels the whole bar of the Electro, she will consume the burn, right? She procs two different disorders. The normal disorder, if there's already another anomaly. And then there's the polarity disorder, which she does on herself, right? There are two type of disorder that she procs. Do you get what I mean? So it's not that she doesn't consume the burn. She doesn't need to consume the burn. Yeah. That's my point, right? Because, like, if you want to use 3 anomalies, it's kind of like, for example, I want to play a super break team, but I want to use Bernice. Oh, sorry. My bad, guys. I want to play a super break team, but I'm going to use Harmony MC, then Rappa, then Firefly, then Boot Hill, right? Those 3 characters are going to be fighting between each other who is doing the main damage. And sure, you can argue, oh, but 3 damage, more number, bigger number, better damage, better person, faster. Not really, because sometimes a character that can increase everyone damage is more useful than having 3 damage dealers, right? So in this example, having, for example, Lucy, Rina, right, or those characters that buff the whole team, they're actually increasing your damage output more than having a 3rd damage dealer, right? Because, for example, if that was true, people would use Alan with Zuyuan, right? But yeah, I get you though. You were just confused about how her disorder works. It's because she has her own disorder, and then there's the normal disorder, right? She doesn't cancel the normal disorder. She just has both disorders happening, right? Which is a little bit different. More arguments that I'm doing so the proc is a special thing. I agree with supporting that. Yeah. There was a footage. I think Danny sent it on Discord. Let me see if I can find it to show you what I mean. Hold on. Let me put up some songs first. Listen while I'm trying to find this. There was a video. There we go. Look at this. Look at this, homie. You're gonna get what I mean. What? Okay. I'm gonna show you what I mean. No, there's some shitty ass music. Fuck that shit. Let's see if I can show you what I mean. So, like, hold on. Fucking hell. No, homie, fight the big guy, for fuck's sake. Come on, see, she fucking hell, dude, the sound. So, like, she is proccing. Hold on. See, she's feeling the burn, and then she went to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you in this footage. So, like, for example, now she's proccing polarity disorder, right? She's even proccing multiple disorder things, and the burn is about to proc itself, right? The burn is about to fill itself to max, and now she's filling up electric, right? And you can see the burn is filled up to max, right? See? Now, whenever she procs, see how the burn is filling up again? I don't think I'm going to be able to show you properly on this video. Hold on. Let me go frame by frame here. Okay, he's burning right now, right? He's burning 100%. Correct? Then you can see that the character is red because he's burning, right? So the burn dot is in effect right now. Then Yanagi's going to get on field, right? She's gonna ult here. After he's still burning. After her ult ends, she procs Electro, does a disorder, and the burn effect goes away. Right? And that happens because she consumed the burn to proc a big disorder. What she has special though, and that's what it seems the point in question here, is that's how her polarity works, right? That's how her polarity works. If the enemy, right? If the enemy is already in any type of anomaly, right? So the character is either blue because of shock or ice, or the character is red because of the burn, right? Or the character is fucking stunned because of the assault. Or because he's a light purple because of corruption. Then, before she fills up the electro bar, let me see if I can show you this. Because, for example, let me see. Here, for example. Okay, he is shocked right now. Right? Because he's blue. Can we see that blue hue on him? He is shocked, right? Because he is shocked, she can force disorder to happen while she is building up another anomaly. So, for example, The burn is active, but she's still filling up the electro gauge to then proc the big disorder, right? The normal disorder, right? Because the character is already being burned, while she's filling up the electro gauge, she can proc her own special polarity disorder, right? So what I'm trying to say here is she's able to do a mini disorder while preparing for the big disorder, right? So that's why, even though she has that special mechanic, it's still not worth to go 3 anomalies, right? Because she does, whenever she does fill out her own electro gauge to the max, and the enemy has already another disorder, it'll be ice, assault, burn, corruption, whatever it is. Whenever she fills out her electro, she procs disorder like a normal character. The special thing is, while she's filling up that bar, she can proc mini disorders while she's doing this. Like you're seeing right here, right? She procced 2 disorder hits while still filling up the electro bar. Yes, it is crazy. Because not only she can proc those mini disorders, but she also has a natural disorder multiplier in her kit, right? If we go into Hakushin, like Danny linked us earlier, there is somewhere here, and I'm gonna have to find it to show you because I don't remember where it is. Hold on. Here we go. Her core passive, right? After Yanagi activates her EX, the damage multiplier of the disorder is increased by 350% whenever any squad member, including herself, triggers a disorder during 15 seconds after she did her own disorder. After she did her own EX. Sorry, let me rephrase this because I said it wrong. So, after Yanagi uses her EX, so the special that consumes bar, she inflicts a debuff, or actually a buff on the whole team that allows, whenever any disorder is activated after he used 15 seconds after she used her own EX, the disorder is going to be 3.5x bigger than the normal disorder, right? That's the thing. That's her thing. And let me show you. Let me show this. And whenever she does the ult on one of her forms, right? The Gekaruted, or her normal EX, or the ult, or her sorry, I'm talking out of my ass right now. If she ults or uses her EX, she can then proc a polarity disorder, right? And what the polarity disorder is a mini disorder. Why? Because it deals 18% of a normal disorder damage plus 40% of her own AP. And this polarity disorder doesn't remove the anomaly, so it still allows her to build up the original big bomb disorder, not big bomb disorder, right? So that's the thing. Whenever you're using her, for example, you're gonna go into Bernice, then spin around and blam, right? Boom, burn is active. Enemy has a fire dot on him besides the burn anomaly. Then you go into Yanagi. While you're building out the electro, you try to use the most amount of EX possible, and even ult before triggering the disorder, right? So what you're the rotation that you're gonna do with her is you get Yanagi on field. The enemy already has an anomaly afflicted on him, right? The enemy already has an anomaly debuff. Then you're gonna get her on field. You're gonna spam her EX as much as you can. And whenever you're this close to triggering the electro disorder, the electro anomaly, you're gonna ult. Because the ult also triggers more polarity disorder. So what you're gonna do here is, enemy is burning with Bernice. You go with Yanagi, use an EX. Boom, a bunch of mini disorders. Then use her EX again, because usually you can use 2 EXs. Around 2 EXs per full bar, right? So you're gonna do one EX, boom, disorder bomb, a mini disorder bomb. Do another EX, boom, mini disorder bomb. Do a couple more of basic attacks, or if the bar is already close enough to filling out, you ult, do a bunch of mini disorder bombs, and then the ult is gonna finish filling out the electro, and then she's gonna do a huge disorder nuke. So that's how you're gonna proceed on playing Yanagi. Am I making sense here? Does that rotation planning make sense? You should turn this into a pre-Yanagi guide. Yeah, I already have a script written, and that's why I know these things, because I'm already doing that, right? It was supposed to come out yesterday, but I had a lot of things to do. I recorded other videos, and I also had some other job stuff to do, so I wasn't able to finish this yet. But yes, that's probably the next video that's going up on my channel. Not the next one, actually, because the Miyabi video is gonna go first, and then after that Miyabi video, I'm gonna do this one. Right? And that's what I'm gonna do, because she is that strong, right? And the reason that she has this polarity disorder, right, and the ult also triggering polarity disorder and the disorder multipliers allows her to also be played off field, even if she's better being played as an on field, right? That is why you can try to use her both ways. That being said, she will still be a more on-fielder type of character. She's not as off-field as Bernice, but she's still good enough to be used as an off-fielder too. Any other questions about Yanagi? If you want to, that's the moment.